Guys, welcome back. It's day 40, and I don't know, some reason in my head this one right here feels like it's an important one, but I guess it's no more important than anybody else. I don't really realize it's like some major milestone, but every time I get to a zero, I feel like I've accomplished something. So 50, 60, 70, every time I get 10 days in, that's how I basically base my days out. So the 5s are the halfway points and the 0s are the ends. So that's the way I do it. That's a technique I learned at my buddy Kyle's house. Being a bigger guy, when I started working out, I couldn't do shit, dude. I mean, that first day was hell. I mean, we hardly did anything. We did probably 3 minutes on the tire swing. I did 30 seconds on the elliptical. And we did something else. I don't know. We did something else too. But all of it was bad. Every bit of it. And it's like, I sat there and I was sore as I could be. Actually, Kitty had this magnificent tub. You actually go see me sitting in the tub if you want to. It's on FPS Boot Camp Day 1. But they had this magnificent tub. And like, it's the best tub I've sat in till this day. I started thinking to myself, after I did the vlog, obviously, how can I let myself get to this point? And how am I going to get past it? Well, the way I got past it was I set small goals. And that's kind of how I got to this point in the walking too, using small goals. Let's point out, for example, just to show you what I'm talking about. On this road, the goals will be easy. I'm actually using them as my goals. When I was attempting to start initiating jogging into my routine, I would go pole to pole. Same thing with walking. If I was still struggling with walking, I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna get to this light pole before I could take a break. When I get to this light pole, give myself 30 seconds, then I gotta get to that one. And if I'm still feeling good, let's go to the next one. Pretty soon, a couple days later, you're 3 or 4 light poles in. A week or so later, you're half mile in without stopping. You just build yourself up from there. Just give yourself goals. Push it a little further every time you can. That's basically how I did it. So the whole basis behind it is I don't want to think about the year as 11 more months. I much rather think of it in 5-day intervals and break them down every 5 to 10 days. All right. So today is the last day of a week, the beginning of a new. So by 45 rolls around, we'll be at the halfway point till 50. It's a cool concept. You should try it in your everyday life if you don't do it already. Whew. Lately, I've been trying to get my sleep schedule back on pattern. So today, I tried to get my walk as late as humanly possible in hopes to get me stay up an extra couple hours. It's currently like 2 o'clock, and I don't know. I don't know, but stop sign. At least it woke me up. How long? I have no clue. I have no clue. I mean, like, I want to think about stuff to say and talk about, but lately all I can think about is Dark Souls. I mean, the game, yeah. I've been live streaming it the last 3 or 4 nights, and I don't know, I get frustrated on the live stream and say I'm never going to play the game again, but every time I can't stop thinking about it, dude. Like, I think about strategies, I think about how to make builds. It's such a good combat system, and I know a lot of you guys out there don't really, you know, a lot of people that watch these walks don't really care about games no more, or never even played games. But I don't know. It's just something I can't get out of my head right now. And it's all I'm thinking about. I did my entire walk at this point, and like I figured I'd think about something to say on the way back. Like I didn't want to end it with what I left it off with, but I didn't think of anything to say. I could fill you into some of the things that's been going wrong. I don't know, like for some reason my right knee just keeps going numb, and that's the leg I've always had trouble with. I've had trouble with that but wait, it's 3 or 4 years now, and like, luckily for me, it's usually towards the end of the trip. But hopefully, I'm hoping what happens with that is that goes away once I lose more weight. Maybe it's just a weight thing. I've put so much weight and pressure on it. If some of the weight goes away, the problem goes away too. That's what I'm hoping with that. And the other thing is, like, dude, I was sitting in the bathtub just yesterday, and I finally got a good look at my feet. You don't look at your feet that often. When I take showers, I look at my feet, man. You know, I usually have socks on during the day during the house because my office, where I spend most of my time, it actually has a tile floor on it. So yeah, so I usually stay in socks. I was looking at them, and like they were beet red. I'm talking about they were red. I don't know what that's about either. Maybe some of you guys know what it's about. But other than that, dude, I feel good. I feel good. I feel healthy. I feel stronger than I ever have been in a while. Man, matter of fact, I did something the other day that I didn't think I could do. Like we had a leak under the sink, and I sat down there in the crouch position. I mean, just like this. This crouch position. I sat down there almost 15 minutes like this. I could never do that before. But yeah, come a long way. Started from the bottom, now we're here. I don't know. I'll see you guys tomorrow.